Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Oh, you getting it in? Somebody's getting it for you. What's going on, people? Woo! What's going on, people? It is the day of a day of a day of another day of another day, and it's another day of the same day that I just made the other video. Anyway, what's going on, people? I want to talk to you in reference to, I want to talk to you in reference, I want a few things, but I'm just going to make this my last one for today at least. I want to talk to you in reference to going to balls and walking balls and, you know, in different categories and stuff like that. Now, me per se, myself, I really don't go to balls. I went to 2 balls in my lifetime, and I always got a little discouraged only because one was, well, actually before the change I went to balls, and I was always discouraged by the fights and events that takes place at the balls and stuff like that. Now, to me, I'm a little corny, I'm a little played out because I like when I'm around my people, you know, I like for it to be such a great event because it gets to express and show us that we are all actually a unity, and there's tons of us out here. And we all drink from the same water. We can all sit on the same toilet the same day at the same time. Well, not the same day at the same time, but you understand what I'm saying. And the thing about it is that I always find it really sad that when I'm finally around my people, I get to see you, I get to meet more people, I get to talk to other girls and stuff like that, or other guys and stuff like that, you know, in reference to being happy at who we are and being true to who we are and not really hiding for those who really can hide. If it's an alarm, that really can hide, and for those who can't, I do not judge, only because I do not know your circumstances, and I don't know what it is you have to do to get from point A to point B, because you don't know what I have to do to get to point A to point B either. And that being said, you know, this is my thing I have with it. You know, I don't mind the battles, and I watch the girls kick it and do all these wonderful things and stuff like that. And, you know, and I watch the girls like me, and I was trying to, for me, my favorite's always been, you know, watching the girls like me walk and see how pretty they are. And I was like, I really don't see that many females to males, but when I do, it's always a great event. I always like it. I like to watch the battles for a little bit as far as the girls and, you know, the guys and stuff, the butch queens. I like to watch that as well. You know, I enjoy it at some point. You know, because I believe everybody has a form of entertainment they like to bring to the table. And it should be appreciated and be enjoyed to learn that it is such a wonderful creation of their artwork. But this is my problem. You know, I have a problem. My problem is this. As hard as it is for us to try to survive in this world, as hard as it is for us to try to make it, as hard as us to try to be true to ourselves, as hard as us to try to get jobs, as hard as it is for us to try to live a day-by-day living, and as hard as us to try to survive when we put out on the streets, why is it that we see someone who has the same thing running through me, running through you, that we don't have to explain each other our situation, because we understand what we're going through, because 9 times out of 10, some of us, if not most of us, are going through the same situation. Sure, we smile, we laugh, but just because we smile and we laugh, it doesn't really mean that we're happy. However, we finally find a way to go on, and we try to move forward within what we can. Now, my problem is that when I see the balls and stuff like that take place in the aftermath of the fighting, now, I don't know, some of it takes place inside, some of it takes place outside, because some of them won a category, some didn't feel as though certain people needed to win and stuff like that. Some of the people feel as though it was politically correct, and I mean, political as far as they knew the judges and stuff like that. But my thing is that if you knew this, then why didn't you bother to walk? You know, that's how I feel. If you already feel like, if I feel like this, if you tell me that it's a fire inside of a building, why would I go inside of there unless I want to get burned? So what my point is, like, why would you go? So the thing about it is, okay, fine. Everybody can't be a winner when you do these events. Just like a job, when you apply for a job. Everybody can't get that job. Who wants that job? It's just a way of life. But to sit up there, and to me, my per se, because I look at my LGBT people like a part of me. I know a lot of you find me disgusted, and you're nothing like me, and you find me to be this and this and that. Like, when you think of me and all this kind of stuff, because I've heard it. And that's for some of the butch queens, not all, because many of them I do love, and they give me the mad love. And it's not like that with me, with a lot of them, but then I also found that some really hate me for who I am, and they can't stand me. And I could give them some type of love. One time in my car, I used to pick them up and give them rides, and when I watched them and stuff, the hatred they have for me for being who I am, it bothers me because I'm like, wow, you know, I have no problem doing anything for you, but when it comes to me, you can't stand me only because I'm being my truth and you are doing your thing. Because 9 times out of 10 of you, you got a little wig and pumping shit up in your bag in the house, but we're not gonna go there. So my thing is this: is that I can agree to disagree, and I understand you may not like me, and I can still give you love, and I'll stay away if you want me to, because normally I will. But why do you feel the need to beat on someone you know that's just like you? You know that person that's catching hell. Why are you beating on them? Why are you punching them? Why are you stomping them? Why are you doing? And I understand people say, well, they need to be checked. But okay, fine. When people around you see these things are taking place, why don't they pull y'all apart and say, no, this is not going to happen? Listen, this is your brother, this is your sister. We may not agree. We have to agree to disagree. We don't always have to end these projects of these different events in a battle of the who's the strongest and who should be beaten down. Because at the end of the day, no matter how much you beat that other person, you will never get them to listen to what your point of view will be. You will never get them to do things your way. Because if you could get them to do things your way, I think their parents would have done it before they left the house. So if they're a strong rebel person of a warrior within their own frame of mind, they're not going to allow you, who are not their mother and father, to change them as well. So why can't you just agree to disagree and say, you know what? You're my brother, I love you. You're my sister, I love you. And I'm just going to walk away because it's not that serious. Because what runs through you, run through me. And it's already, the world is already against us. So why would we attack each other and tear each other down when we, at the end of the day, we really need each other more and more than we actually really know. And understand there are some that, you know, they don't, oh, well, I'm nothing like that. I never go through the things y'all go through and stuff like that. Okay, fine, you don't go through. We get it, boo, we get it. But then there are some people you have to say, you know what, I don't know what you're going through, but I can respect you enough to walk away. I'm not going to put my hands on you because I can't beat you and discipline you into what I feel as though you should get a better understanding of. Because at the end of the day, no matter how much you beat on that person, they're not going to listen. But why can't you take that same energy you use as far as beating them and giving them compassion and say, you know what, we can agree to disagree, but we good, I love you and I'm out. I'm love you and I'm out in a hug and a pound, whatever case may be, and say, I'm going, it's over, and let it go. That's the one thing you could just do, just let it go. Because at the end of the day, your struggles and your fight is really not with that person. When you go against the real world, and that's a society and their values and their issues of man should not do this and man should not do that, and women should do this, women should, that's your biggest fight. And you don't fight them with your hands, you fight them with your mind. And that's the same way you should respect your brothers and your sisters the same way. Everybody's not going to win. Everybody's not going to walk away with the grand prize. And sure, you may feel as though you was cheated and robbed, but that's a part of the fun. But if you can't enjoy the game, then why do you decide to get in it? That's how I feel. Anyway, because many people ask me, I said, well, Raven, why do you walk us? I said, I'm not going because you're not going to beat on me for a fucking trophy or stuff like that or some money. It's just not worth it. I'm so happy, I'm popping up and down, and I'm, oh my God, I'm with my people, da da da. And at the end of the day, I got an ass whipping waiting for me when I walk outside the door. I'm like, look, I won. But then I gotta get my ass whipped for it, and that's not what I came here for. I'm so up, I'm in awe, I'm in my high, because I'm with my people, and you know it is what it is. Anyway, I want to know, have you ever experienced this as the reason why you don't go to ballroom scenes, or you do go to ballroom scenes, and you notice that there's always got to be a fight. There's got to be something catty. You know, and you ever thought about, well, since they all fighting, like, y'all, like, why don't we just say, you know what, I'm going to push you out there, but let's go. Come on, boo, let's go. Let's pull them away. Most of y'all stand there and they watch their, I'm not going to say most of y'all, but most of them I see, they will stand there and watch them fight. Let them fight, let them fight. But why let them fight? It only takes one to stand up and say, no, let's not do this. It takes two to say, no, you're right. The only thing it takes is some understanding and compassion for each other. But I guess it's up to you. You're going to do what you want anyway. So I guess you're going to beat the shit out. You're going to beat them ass anyway, because that's how you are and that's how we get it. And at the end of the day, that's what it is. Anyway, I just want to put my thought out there about that, because people always ask me, Raven, why don't you walk balls? I don't walk balls, I walk the work. Anyway, that being said, I want to say hello all new people. Boom. And I want to say all new people. Bam. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I want you to do you. I want you to do you the best way you can. And if nobody don't like it, then fuck 'em.